Yo, what up? It is I Sleep Too Late once again, and we are playing some MTGO Vintage League. It's funny because I keep saying to myself, okay, I'm done. I played a game, play maybe like one game a day or whatever, and then I come right back into it. It's like, you know how they say in Godfather, they pull me back in, right? They pull me back in, and every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna close the client and just relax. I played my game, I had fun, and then I come right back into it. I come right back into I close the client and I open it up again because I love vintage. I love Magic Vintage. It is like the best format ever. So we're gonna actually this is not a bad keep because we can go like Chancellor, Vexing Bauble, maybe like yeah, I do like this hand. We don't have anything to do on turn 2, but at least we have a turn 3 play. And even though we don't have the mana for March, we can still do like Wasteland shenanigans and stuff. So I actually do like this a lot. We can go like Vexing Bauble and lock them down. They're a Lurrus deck, so it's going to be fine either way, I think. So, they're probably going to... I don't know what they're going to do here. Maybe an Ancestral Recall, maybe a Mox, but they're not going to really want to cast Mox with Vexing Bauble. And hopefully they chillax here, I want to say. Alright, we got the Plains. We're gonna play the Plains. Hopefully we can do some good here with the March. Either way, we have a Chancellor to pitch to March. So I think we're on a good start here. We're gonna name Human with this Cavern. Yeah, let's name Human. Can't be countered. So if they have like a Mana Drain, I've actually seen. You'd be surprised. I actually saw a Mana Drain in a game once. You might have seen me play that a game. Actually, I think it was one of the games that I couldn't like record. But yeah, they're gonna recall here. They're gonna pay the extra. So they paid 2 mana for a recall. They did it on turn 2, which isn't ideal, but let's see what we got here. All right. So Dress Down kind of removes the Peacekeeper. Black Lotus and Mox don't do anything with the Vexing Bauble. Brain Freeze is a little annoying, but I mean that's their win condition, right? Ultimately, I think Demonic Tutor is the scariest thing, but Dress Down is also just like a way for them to... Oh, gosh. I hate to say this, but Dress Down's kind of like a removal spell for this Anointed Peacekeeper. So... Oh, I don't like where this is heading, but I think it's either Demonic Tutor or Dress Down. I want to say Demonic Tutor. Dress Down is annoying, but... No, it's got to be Dress Down. It's got to be Dress Down, because that actually... Like, naming Demonic Tutor isn't any good when they can just dress us down. I know that sounds weird to say, but it's true. They're going to dress us down. They're going to dress down the Anointed Peacekeeper. Alright, enough of that. Let's go ahead and see what they got here. So they can't go Dress Down. They don't have the mana for Demonic Tutor yet, right? They got 10 cards in hand. Wow. This is going to be a Merchant Scroll. I don't know what they get here. They already have the Brain Freeze. They got Stock Up. Oh, they're gonna chain us. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that, actually. We can actually just double Wasteland them. Oh, they're gonna bounce the Vexing Bauble. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna sacrifice a land, obviously. But now they can just go Moxen, and... Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, I didn't even know they had a Git Probe. Alright. Let's see what else they got here. So they're gonna play... Presumably they're gonna play their Moxen, yeah. That's fine. Black Lotus is good. Mox Pearl is good. Yep, that's good. And they played the Tropical Island already. I think they still have a volcanic island in hand. I guess the question is, what do they do now? The Vexing Bauble is too little too late, although we can still cast it for, like, Force of Will. So I think I'm going to do that, and then probably just double Wasteland them. They might just sit still here and be like, okay, I've got the Black Lotus already. I got the Mox Pearl. I'm probably just going to march them. March either the Black Lotus or the Mox Pearl. Probably the Black Lotus, right? But keeping in mind, they can just cast Dress Down with the Black Lotus plus Mox Pearl combo. So either way, they could do that if we blow up the Mox Pearl regardless. So I think that it should be fine either way. I just gotta figure out a way to, like, deny them mana. And I think that double Wastelanding them is good. Oh, the good thing about not having Vexing Bauble in play is I could just cast the Chromox and do that. Alright, so they are going to crack the Black Lotus. They're going to stock up here, which is nice. That was what I wanted to see. I was hoping they would do that, actually. And so now they have Dress Down, Demonic Tutor, Brain Freeze, and probably a land. I don't remember if this Volcanic Island is in their hand or not. I don't think they would have revealed it. Yeah, I think this is actually in their hand. So they got 3 unknowns. They're going to pass the turn here. And we're just going to go off here, I think. Alright, so let's go Chromox. Yield to this. Pitch our Chancellor. Let's go ahead and double Wasteland them. Yeah, we'll double Wasteland them. And then we'll blow up their March. I'm sorry, blow up their Mox Pearl, I mean. So they only have one mana here. They're going to have to force this if they want to keep their mana. They got 7 cards in hand. Alright. And then we can just go Vexing Bauble here. Probably should have played the Vexing Bauble first. But I'm fine with this. Oh, they're going to Mental Misstep. Okay, cool. Oh, they didn't Mental Misstep the March. Interesting. They were saving it for the Vexing Bauble. I understand now. I understand completely. I was like, I made a huge misplay by not casting the Vexing Bauble, but either way, it didn't matter. Alright, there's the Volcanic Island. There is the Underworld Breach. They've got 10 cards in the graveyard. They've got the Brain Freeze, so they do kind of win here, I want to say. So let's F6 and see what they got here. They can only, like, cast Black Lotus a number of times. Oh, I think they just win here, right? Yeah, I think they just win. Let's see what their win condition is. Oh, it's just Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze is their win condition. But let's just see what more cards they have in hand. Saga, Black Lotus, stock up. They do play Mana Drain. That is good to know. Ancient Grudge. Oh, Ancient Grudge. Yeah, interesting. I think I've seen enough, right? Have we seen enough? I just kind of want to see what more they have in their deck. Alright, they got the Brain Freeze. I kind of want to see what else they've got in their deck so I can prepare for it, I guess. 2 Mana Drains, Gifts Ungiven, Soul Guide. Mind Break Trap is good to know. Force Negation. These are all cards that we should be cognizant of. I think I've seen enough here. Let's go ahead and concede. Actually, no. Let's see what we got to see what other cards they have, so that we can prepare for it, I guess. All right, they're gonna. I just want to see what else they have. They might target us, right? Oh, they're gonna start targeting us. Yeah, that's fine. Then in that case, we're gonna just concede. All right. So Void Mirror is going to come in clutch. Null Rod is going to come in clutch as well. Source of Plowshare is not too relevant other than removing Luris. Containment Priest, they're not running any creatures other than Luris. And I don't think we really care about Luris. I don't think they care about Luris. March is okay. I mean, let's get rid of the Seasoned Engineer, and I think we can probably do away with, like, let's get rid of another Seasoned Engineer. I just think that you know what? Let's get rid of a March. No, that's a mistake. That would be a mistake. Let's get rid of the Seasoned Engineer. We're trying to have as much interaction as possible and try to stop them. So I think it makes the most sense to keep all our hate pieces as much as possible. This is, I want to say keep. No, we don't have a turn 1 play. You know what? We do have a turn 1 play. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. I know that I like to mulligan until I get like an explosive hand, but this is a hand that we can actually do something with. We can go turn 2 Void Mirror. We can go March. We have plays. That's what matters, right? Like, if they play a land... Okay, so we can, like, strip mine that, for example. We can crack the Mock Sapphire. I guess we cast this now so they don't have mana for it, I guess. I don't know. We have the strip mine for the Saga, so I don't care too much about that. Alright, are they going to recall here? Stock up. Okay, that's fine. That is fair. I'm gonna strip mine the Saga, and then hopefully we can draw like a Chromox or something that we can just like cast the Void Mirror off of. Worst case scenario, you know, we don't do that, and we have enough mana to just cast the Archon in 2 turns, which is not ideal, but... Alright, so we do want to get rid of the Saga. It's going to slow them down as well. And we'll just pass. Again, it's about the process, right? I want to say to y'all, like, I don't care whether I win or lose. I personally are already 5-0'd a league in Vintage. I know that I can already... I know I'm already like a decent player. I'm probably not the best Magic player in the world, but I'm good enough to 5-0 a league, and that's really what I cared about. It happened already. It could happen again, but if it doesn't, like, you know, it'll take a while. We're just in it to win it, right? We're not in it to necessarily win it, but we're in it to play Magic. That's well, and we're in it to have fun, right? All right, let's go ahead and play Archon here. Or no, not play Archon. Let's name Archon off of the Cavern. And if they wasteland it, that's so be it. You know, we can just... We have another Cavern of Souls we can name off of this. But ultimately, I think Void Mirror is going to be really good. It's going to stop them in their tracks. They do have a chain. They probably have Chain of Vapor, which is, you know, not something that we want to see, but... Alright, there's the recall. At the very least, we shut down Force of Will, Force of Negation, Black Lotus, things like that. Their Tolarian Academy is effectively an island, because if they play any more Moxen, they're just going to get countered. But obviously, you know, they might have, for example, the Chain, which is what we're worried about. Or Steel Sabotage is another one. Alright, they got the Brain Freeze in the yard. We're gonna... I guess we name Human here. And... yeah, we're gonna have to name Human, I want to say. And then hopefully we can cast one of these things. I don't care too much about Tolarian if we have the Archon. We could still blow up the Mox Emerald, because that's still a relevant card. But, you know, Archon can't be countered, of course. We'll see what they got here. But I'm positive. I'm feeling positive. Optimistic. Sometimes you just gotta see the glass as half full. Although I've heard, like, I remember when I was in grade school, I had a friend say, Oh, I think that seeing the glass half full is actually bad, right? That actually means that you're pessimistic because it's only half full. But I don't know. It's a little bit of a debate because I think of half empty as like the one that actually is, bad. But anyway, I'm getting way off topic here. We're gonna blow up the Mox Emerald, and that's gonna shut them. That's gonna effectively shut them down here with the. It's gonna get rid of 2 mana, right? Because it's gonna get rid of not only the Mox Emerald, but it's also gonna knock off the. It's gonna hurt the Tolarian Academy. So we are going to just do that. Can't be countered. Get rid of the Mox Emerald. Shut them down from like 4 mana to like 2 mana. Let's see what they got here. Okay, they're gonna be able to add a bunch of mana here, but we are still going to do this. All right. And they can only cast 1 spell a turn, thanks to the Archon. So I'm still feeling okay. I mean, not the greatest because they have like a ton of mana. They have 6 mana, but it was still the right play to cast the Witch Enchanter. We couldn't have predicted the mana drain. Oh, they got dressed down. Okay, so they're gonna try to go off this turn. But keep in mind, we do have the Void Mirror that's still in effect. So, not feeling good about this. Are they gonna... Oh, Ancient Grudge. Okay, well, I think we just lose here now. They successfully got us. Yeah, they successfully got us. We got. Not much we can do here. Well, let's see here. They got... Yeah, because they just need to brain freeze us. And they've got a storm count of 5. Yeah, I'm gonna say they got it. It's a little unfortunate, but I'm gonna say they got it here. That was a really well played by them. Honestly, I can't really be upset. They played really well. That's the way it goes sometimes. You get all the hate pieces, and they just have the answers to everything. Dress Down, what did we learn? Very good card, very strong card. It's not a mistake to name Dress Down when you're playing with your hate pieces. I hope you learned something in this video. Like I said before, we play Vintage. We play a lot of Vintage. And if you like Vintage content, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm probably going to be playing Vintage for a long while. I'll see you later, everyone. Take it easy.